What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle, and yes, it's the best money in credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you will be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on ahead. You might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hustle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and that Twitch. And make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right. Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there. So please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you pay for. All right. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members, and we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you tired of being a zero? You ready to be a family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen because you already know when I drop these videos and y'all get them notifications, it's going to be some information that's going to help you win. In today's video, we were talking about credit builder loans. Yes, credit builder loans. There's a lot of people out there in the world that has bad credit. There are more people in the world with bad credit than there are people with good credit. It's a lot of people out there looking to get homes, get cars, get credit cards, loans, etc., etc. But what's holding them back is their credit score, their credit profile, and their credit worthiness. It's a lot of people looking to get some type of funding on the personal or the business side. Somebody might have some type of emergency. Somebody might got some want to consolidate some type of debt. You might want to take a vacation. You might want to make a large purchase. You might want to invest into your business. So it's a lot of different reasons why people are starting to focus on their credit because a lot of people are starting to mature their brain and starting to figure out a way how they become successful and make a better way for themselves and their family. So after COVID-19, well, let's get this straight. Before COVID-19, a lot of people was not focused on credit. After COVID-19, a lot of people was focused on credit because they seen how credit can get you millions of dollars on the business side. Now, ever since COVID-19, everybody in the world want to start a business. Everybody in the world want to get some. First of all, this is really weird because it really is really deeper than what a lot of people think. See, it's a lot of people out here right now that wants to start businesses because of the PPP loan. And they felt as if just because they have a business, got an LLC and that, they can just get some type of loan. And it doesn't work like that. A lot of people want to open businesses because they feel like just because they have an LLC and EIN number, they're going to be successful. It doesn't work like that. A lot of people are still misinformed on how it works. A lot of people don't understand that if you want to start a business, you're going to be working way harder than you are working with a 9 to 5 job. And most people don't even want to work a 9 to 5 job. So it's not what a lot of people think. So ever since COVID-19, everybody want to get credit. Everybody want to get their credit together. Everybody want to get a loan. Everybody want to do this and everybody want to do that. But it's a lot of people that doesn't understand how credit really works. It's a lot of people out there that doesn't understand how a credit profile is structured. It's a lot of people that doesn't understand this information, which is allowing them to go to people who also doesn't understand this information. That's allowing them to mess up their credit profiles. What do you mean about that? Well, understanding this, when you turn 18, everybody has a credit profile. You do not start off with good credit. You start off with bad credit and you build your way up. Now, when people turn 18, some people get loans, credit cards, etc., etc. Student loans, credit cards, auto loans, you name it. Some people don't. Some people turn 18 and do nothing. Everybody credit profile is not the same. Everybody debt is not the same. Now, the brain stops maturing at 14, meaning that after 14, it's up to you to gain the knowledge and restore it in your brain to help you become successful in life. Now, that's why we have a lot of adults out here in this world that still acts like that's childish, that acts the way they act because of their brain. They didn't mature it. A lot of people say use your common sense. Common sense is information that's stored in your brain that allows you to make the right decision. A lot of people don't have common sense, and common sense is not given. Common sense is what you store in your brain, what teaches you right from wrong. A lot of people does not have that information stored in their brain. So a lot of people are under this spell that just because they got a lot of money, they don't need credit. They can just spend money all day, every day, which is the most silliest mind frame that you can have, because credit helps you save money and make money at the same time. Now, that's a young mentality right there. And most people, when they get older, they go through certain situations, they go through life, they start to mature their brain, which will allow them to want to start making better decisions in life, want to get their life together. And they get tired of getting denied for cars, apartments, credit cards, store cards, any financing that they need because of their credit. So then people say, you know what, I can't do nothing with bad credit. Let me start getting my credit profile together, my credit score together. So then they start learning that you got more than one credit score. You got three of them: TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Because there's a lot of people just think you got one credit score and you got three of them. Actually, you got more than that, but those are the three main ones. When you're just gonna keep it like that. And then you start to understand how credit is structured with payment history, age, and debt. Then you start to realize how these accounts matter, and then you start to realize that these places look at certain different credit bureaus and things. So you start to learn these type of things, and it starts to be installed and implanted in your brain. So now that these things are installed and implanted in your brain, you now start to realize how important credit is. Now, everybody has different type of credit situations. A lot of people got different debt. Some people don't have any debt. Now, when you turn 18, like I said, most people get cars, student loans, go to college, get credit cards. After time goes on, lives. And a lot of people don't understand that things happen. So sometimes people might lose their job or something. Now they can't pay their car note, the credit card. Some people get credit cards, really don't understand how they work. So they get credit cards and they max them out, never pay it back. Not understanding the utilization rate. It's a lot of different things that go into credit that nobody was ever taught. Credit is the number one money game in the world. And they don't teach us this not one time in school as we're growing up. Because teaching is this about, look, everybody wants some money. So if you're teaching kids, students, young adults about credit, how to manage money, how to invest, how to do these type of things, it will help mature a lot of people's brains, because a lot of people, everybody want money. So if you giving this information out, it's gonna connect to a lot of people's brains. So now they're gonna have a mind for like, oh, when I get out of school, I'm gonna start this business, I'm gonna start that business, I'm gonna invest in this, I'm gonna invest in that, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, because everybody want to make some money. So now it's a lot of more people that has a business mentality, a hustle mentality, a want to grow and do more mentality, instead of putting people out there and not having no resources, no information, confused on what to do next in this world, because a lot of people don't know what they want to do when they graduate high school. It's a lot of people till this day that doesn't still know what they want to do in their 30s, their 40s, and their 50s, their late 20s. And I tell everybody like this: don't think so hard. Everybody in the world is doing the exact same thing. Everybody's working a job. Everybody's selling some type of product. It's up to you to determine what type of life you want to live. Or do you have the mind frame, the will and the want to become an entrepreneur? It's pros and cons to both. You work a job, you're going to only get paid an X amount of money, but you're going to have more free time. If you want to be a self-made millionaire, you're going to have less time, but you're going to make more money. So it's all about what you want to, the trajectory of your life and which way you want to go, which lane you want to go. Because everybody wants to be rich, everybody wants to be successful, but everybody's not willing to get the information and put in the work to make it happen. Everybody, that's why a lot of people play the lottery. That's why a lot of people gamble. That's why a lot of people do a lot of things to get hopeful, fast money, and they always get burnt out. People lose more money gambling. People lose a lot of money doing things that can potentially help them get fast money. So people brains are not structured in the right way to work hard, and that's just what it is. So a lot of people or have the information to do certain things. So a lot of people have bad credit. A lot of people want to build their credit. A lot of people go to these quote unquote credit gurus that clean their credit, not understanding. And these credit gurus dispute all the. See, the average American is under the impression that you're supposed to have zero debt. Like everybody thinks this having no debt is the American dream. Then actuality, you need debt on your credit profile to show and prove that you can manage money. You can't walk into a dealership, you can't walk into a bank or anywhere with zero debt and ask for some type of funding because you're not showing that you can manage money. If you can't show that you can manage money, just like in the streets, if you see somebody that can't prove that they can manage money, you're not going to lend them the money because you don't know if you're going to get your money back or not. You're not going to take that chance. So people don't understand that every time you get an account, it's reporting to your credit profile and it's showing your payment history, your age, your debt, which is building your credit profile that these banks, lenders, and groups want to see that will help them better determine if they want to approve you for some money. Easy as that. So a lot of people got a lot of different credit profile situations, a lot of different debt. You don't want to dispute all your accounts off your credit profile because if you dispute all those credit reports or collection accounts, see once you start making payments, they go into collections, they go into this bad debt. So people want to delete all that. No, you want to open those accounts back up and start paying on them because those are your primary trade lines right there. A lot of people want to clean their credit report, get zero debt, then go buy these auto primary trade lines. This A account that, and then they hit me up like, I brought this trade line and it fell off in 2 months or it fell off in a month. And these accounts are not primarily in your name, so of course they're going to fall off. They're not there to build your credit. They're there to make your credit profile look good because you're trying to get this car or this loan or something, this big funding. That's what those trade lines are for. And a lot of people think they're supposed to build their credit profile. No. So by you buying those and they fall off, now you're still stuck in the same place when you had accounts that you could have just paid off, kept the age, the payment history, and the debt. It doesn't matter if they were delinquent. Once you open it back up and making payments, that's all that matters. Because now you still can report to your credit report. You're going to start getting good payment history. You're going to keep that age and the debt because that account might be 13 years old. And if you dispute that account and it gets deleted off your credit profile, the age, the payment history, and the debt on that account is everything is gone. So your profile is no longer 13 years old. It's now as old as the next oldest account on your credit profile. And that might be 5 years old. So you went from a 13-year-old account to a 5-year account. You don't want that. And you might be in your 30s, your 40s. You're trying to get funding for this and that. But you just deleted the oldest account off your credit profile that you needed. So a lot of people cleaner do all this credit dispute letters and this and that, getting all this debt that they need on their credit report, messing their credit profiles up, and then they be stuck at square one. Listen, credit bureaus don't want to see a 30, 40-year-old with zero debt. So now you're gonna have to get co-signers and credit builder loans and secure credit cards and things like that to start rebuilding your credit profile. You got to get so many different accounts to start paying so much money each month to build that profile back up. So you got credit builder loans. Banks offer credit builder loans and they offer payday loans, which are credit builder loans. It's different. It's two different kinds. Payday loans are loans that you get up front. So once you apply, you get approved, they deposit the money in your account. Credit builder savings loans are basically savings loans. So you pay each month on this loan. It will report to your credit report as an installment loan, and you don't get the money until it's done being paid off into a savings account, a certificate account, a certificate dividend account, a CD account. So payday loans you get up front, credit builder savings loans you get on the back end, and most banks offer more savings credit builder loans, but there are some places that offer payday loans for 5,000, 2,000, 3,000, the smaller amounts and things like that. And it just allows you to make payments. Now, also, people out there want bad credit loans. Everybody want a bad credit loan, but not understanding that if you want to get a bad credit loan, you're going to have a very high APR, which means you're going to be paying a lot of money back on that loan, vice versa, somebody with good credit. So a lot of people don't tend to get bad credit loans. A lot of people who get bad credit loans are people who just who desperately need it. They got to get it because they got something to take care of and they just got to deal with the punches. But most people, if they are in a situation where they can wait and build on that credit profile that bank lender group is going to be pulling from, build it up to get a better APR, then they do that. So today we're going to talk about a bank that offers a credit builder loan. Yes, Candace Bank offers credit builder loans. I think they got a $5,000 credit builder loan. Depending on your credit score will determine your APR on that credit builder loan. So fixed terms, build your savings and credit at the same time. Pay monthly, build a positive month payment history by paying on time each month. Fixed rate of interest, simple payment terms, and fixed interest rate. So how does it work? So basically apply for a credit builder loan with Candace Lender. Since credit building is specifically designed to assist individuals wishing to build or repair credit and payment history, you don't need a perfect credit score. The Candace lender will then place the loan amount in an interest earning certificate of deposit (CD) as a collateral for loan. Make on-time loan payments for fixed term, which are reported to the credit bureau. After payments are completed, the loan amount plus any earned interest will be available for you. All right, so that's basically how their loan works. It's gonna be so like I just explained to you guys. They put the amount on hold, you pay it off, and once you're done paying off, it'll be unlocked as well as the dividends earned on that account. So basically, with them, they have a simple interest rate. A credit builder loan is 8%. An example of repayment terms of 24 monthly payments of $45.21 per $1,000 borrowed with an annual percentage rate of 7.969%. All right, so it just gives you an example of what their APR and what you'll be paying per $1,000 that is linked to you. All right. So make sure you guys are checking out Candace Bank. They offer a credit builder loan. They also have personal loans too. If you guys want to check out their other loan programs that they have loans and lines of credit, credit builder loans, and personal loans. They got the mortgage personal loans, the HELOC, the auto loans, the RV and boat loans. So make sure you guys are checking out them. Let us build or rebuild your credit history. So the credit builder loans, of course. So make sure you guys are checking out Candace Bank, seeing what they can do for you and helping you improve with your credit journey. All right. So make sure you guys are checking in with them and let's get it to work. All right. So shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going. Y'all motivate me keep dropping the sauce, and y'all motivate me keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime one-on-one unlimited gems are $1,000. But for limited time only, I'm doing them for 500. Yes, 500. Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the 500 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. All right, no screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yell me. Also, make sure y'all book y'all see on the crypto tour in person, limited gems, 3,500, $500 deposit, the rest of the money meet in person. Make sure y'all booking y'all seat on the month long mentorship, 30 days, 2,500. Anything you need help with, let's get to work. Let's elevate and grow. Make sure y'all checking out my vendor platforms on Telegram and the Potato App, Millionaire Network and World. Still looking for people for the production company. Still looking for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, women, gamers, streamers, and content creators. Any cameraman or women in Houston, Texas, or Milwaukee, Wisconsin, hit me up on my IG. Let's push out this content and let's run up a bag. All right. Also, make sure y'all subscribe and hit the notification bell on all my YouTube channels and my Twitch. Make sure you follow me on my new IG, King Hustle X1M.2, for more free sauce and methods that's going to turn you into a boss. And make sure y'all checking out the crypto world, because it's changing people's lives. And with that being said, it's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson, video, or live. Peace.